Good evening and welcome to Icu Tv Main News. Here are the stories making headlines. Government launches Nationwide Vulnerability Survey. Government puts private sector at center of economic growth. Kangwa aids continued momentum in energy sector. In our international news, worldwide race to trace passengers from Hantavirus-Hit case ship. In our sports news, Man United Bruno Fernandes win Football Writers' Man Award. For the news in details, my name is Ruth Mirongo. Government has launched the 2026 In-Depth Vulnerability for the Need Assistance Survey. Disaster Risk Management Division National Coordinator Mr. Norman Chipakopako says the exercise will run from 11th May to 30th June across 93 districts. The survey is being conducted under the Zambian Vulnerability Assessment Committee, which involves government, the UN, NGOs, and other partners. About 230 trained numerators will collect data nationwide. Mr. Chipakopako says the survey will assess the impact of disaster on livelihoods, which will cover areas such as agriculture, food security, health, education, and income. He says the funding will guide government planning and response effort. He also urged committees to cooperate, adding that this exercise is technical and not political. Government says the private sector remains key to Zambia's economic transformation. The Minister of Information and Media, Honorable Fernandes, says this during a media briefing ahead of the 2026 Media Private Sector Day in June. Mr. Mitwa says sustainable development requires strong collaboration between the government, business, and the citizen. He added that reforms are being implemented to create jobs, attract investment, and promote shared prosperity. He highlighted measures such as visa waivers, streamlined investment producers, and energy sectors reforms. He said these have increased investors' confidence and created opportunity for private sector's participation. The minister has since urged the media and private sector to support national development effort. He also called for greater investment in skills development, infrastructure, and economic growth initiatives. Still in the news, Secretariat to the Cabinet Mr. Patrick Kangwa has urged senior public service officials to remain focused on strengthening Zambia's energy sector. He said this during the 4th Senior Public Service Management meeting held in Lusaka. Mr. Kangwa noted that the country has made progress in the energy sector following government reforms over the past 4 years. He said improvement in infrastructure of energy source have helped reduce load shedding. However, he says the current power generation capacity at over 300 megawatts is still not enough. He stressed the need to meet the government's target of 10,000 megawatts by 2030. Mr. Kangwa also highlighted development in the petroleum sector, including plans for new pipelines. He said these projects will strengthen energy supply and position Zambia as a regional energy hub. We take our first break. Coming up is local news.
The Information and Communications University is driving the thrill for the nation in research and development. Enroll now for full-time and distance programs in the School of Engineering, Humanities, Business and Education. To apply, visit our website at www.icuzambia.net or call us on +260 211 221 662 or 0966 342 359. Sponsorship is available. Enroll now.
Welcome back, and now in our local stories. The 2026 Coalition of African Parliamentarians on HIV and AIDS Expo is set to open this Saturday in Watapu Kabombo district in Northwestern Province. The event has attracted participation from government, institution and private sector players. The Ministry of Mine and Minerals Development is among key exhibitors to the expo, showcasing its mandate, programs and service to the public and stakeholder in the mining sector. The expo is being held under the theme 5 Years of Transformation. Parliamentarians leading change in Zambia under good leadership aims to highlight development progress achieved through collaboration and community-driven initiative. Republican Vice President Mutale W.K. Nalumango is expected to officiate at this event. The expo also promotes opportunities in the agriculture, mining and environmental protection in the province. Still in our local stories, construction of the modern fire station Kasama district is nearly in completion, with workers progressing steadily. The project is being funded by the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development at the cost of 6.9 million. Kasama Municipal Council Public Relations Manager Charity Chawali says the facility will improve emergency response and public safety. She added that the new station will provide a modern and conducive working environment for firefighters. Ms. Charity says the contractor is currently on set carrying out final works. She noted that the project is important due to the rapid growth of the district and increased investment activities. Meanwhile, project supervisor Robert Banda confirmed that the constructions have reached its final stage. Fire Department Assistant Stevenson Fire Official Clea Tayali has since urged government to expedite the workers so that officials can begin using the facility. We'll take a short break. Coming up with sports and international news.
The Information and Communications University is complementing government effort in promoting legal and safe mining for all Zambians. ICU is offering a short practical training course to artisanal and small-scale miners and those who intend to venture into mining. This training covers identification of rocks and minerals, mining operations and equipment, health and safety in mining, environmental protection, licensing and compliance. Qualifications: National Registration Card NRC. Apply now at www.icuzambia.net. For more information, contact the ICU School of Mines, Department of Artisanal and Small-Scale Mining at +260 763 302 596 or +260 973 263 492. For analysis of mineral samples, contact the ICU School of Mines Laboratory at +260 973 263 492 or +260 977 833 434.
Welcome back. We're diving in our international news. Health authorities across the globe are racing to trace dozens of people who disembarked from the cruise ship before an outbreak of Hantavirus was detected, and anyone who has come into close contact with them since. 5 cases have now been confirmed, including 3 deaths following an outbreak of the Dutch vessel MV. The World Health Organization has said. The UN Health Agency also said the outbreak is not the start of pandemic like COVID 6 years ago, because the hantavirus strain spread through cross intimate contact. But given the incubation period of this disease, which can be up to 6 weeks, it's possible more cases may be reported, said the WHO. Still in our international news, Iran Foreign Minister Abbas has accused the US of opting for a reckless military adventure every time a diplomatic solution is on the table. Iranians would never bow to to pleasure, Abbas said in the post on X, a day after both said accused each other of launching attacks in the Strait of Hormuz, and as the US fired on more Iranian vessels. Despite the clashes, Trump says the ceasefire was intact. It is meant to enable talks and end the war that the US and Israel launched in February. Iran is expected to respond to US proposal on Friday, according to US Secretary to State Morocco Rubal. Iran has been controlling the Strait of Hormuz as well as attacking US allies on the Gulf of retaliation of the US and Israel attack. Some 20% of the world's oil and liquefied natural gas uses the crucial waterway whose blockage has sent prices soaring. Early this week, Trump launched and then paused a U.S. military operation to help free some 2,000 vessels which have been stranded in the area since February. We'll take a short break. Coming up, it's sports news. Welcome back, and now in our sports news, Manchester United captain Bruno Fernandes has won the Football Writers Association Man Footballer of the Year award. Midfielder Fernandes scored 8 goals and provided 20 assists in the 34 games across all competitions for the Red Devils this season. The Portugal international has played a key role in United upturn in form under interim boss Michael Carrick. United are set to finish the season without a trophy for the second season in the row, but they are on the course to finish third in the Premier League and secure a place in the next season Championship League. Fernandes is the first United player to win the WFA Men's Award since Wayne Rooney in 2010. That sports item brings us to the end of our main news. But before we go, let's look at the stories that made headlines. Government launches nationwide vulnerability survey. Government puts private sector to center of economic growth. Kangwa urges continued momentum in energy sector. And in our international news, worldwide race to trace passengers from Hantavirus-Hit case ship. In our sports news, Manchester United Fernandes win Football Writers Man Award. Thank you so much for watching. For more updates, stay glued to our Facebook page, which is Icu TV, and our website, which is icutv.com.